Hello, welcome to Game Over Gerkinman. This is, of course, Gerkinman, and we are watching or playing. No, we're not really playing it, we're just watching it. Tomb Raider. Who is with us this week? It's the same people as last week, but just in case you weren't here, please introduce yourselves alphabetically. Okay, thanks, bye.
I'll go first.
Yeah, shut up, Casey.
Yeah, too late. Yeah, my name is Adam. I'm also known as Cool Boy Man and Strawberry Clock, and that's pretty much all I'm known as. And I am a software engineer. Particularly, I program video games and whatnot. And I'm a silly guy who does stuff.
I am silly guy.
I am a silly guy. That's what I usually come off as. I'm the silly guy.
Like,
I don't even care when I come off as... I always come off as, like, being really dumb or whatever when I do things, and I think it's funny that people just get confused at the things I say. Just take self... Anyways, my name's Casey. Hello.
Hi. Welcome to the show, Casey. Welcome to the show.
I draw stuff, and it hasn't really been a week, has it? It's only been a few minutes.
Yeah, well, they don't know that.
For us. Ha ha ha.
By the time this comes out, it'll be July.
Yes, well, let's hope we
oh my god.
Yeah.
What?
No, it is July.
It is July. It is July now. I certainly didn't record this on February the 9th.
I wish it was July.
I wish it was too, because then it wouldn't be summer here anymore and it'd be nice and cool instead of being disgusting and hot and disgusting.
What are you talking about? I wish it was July so that it would be nice and warm, so I wouldn't have to chisel ice off my car. Whatever.
You don't even know what it means to be warm. Anyway, well, we're gonna need to make our axe more hardcore. Gotta upgrade our axe so we can open doors with it.
We're gonna have to axe the old axe.
That's it.
All
open some chests. Can't open it.
Not the chest we wanna open, if you know what I mean. Remember how I said that about how I say stupid things that confuse everyone on purpose? Yeah,
that one's confusing because Lara's not your type.
Even I don't understand that.
Well, Lara is Adam's type, and he still doesn't understand.
oh boy. This is gonna be difficult. I'm like deliriously hungry during this episode, just so you're all aware.
Oh look, we don't want this turning into a Game Grumps episode. We can't just sit around talking about food.
Is that what they do on Game Grumps?
Yeah, I watched it once, and they were like, "Man, I had like the best hot dog," and it was just like 10 minutes about talking about this hot dog that they had.
Oh man!
And I was like, "Wow!" I was like, "I'm sure I'm glad that 200,000 million people found this entertaining."
200,000 million.
This is a big number.
People, I should say.
Hey man, I like a good hot dog, if you know what I mean.
The graphics on this hot dog is so good.
I love hot dogs too. I like cheeseburgers. I know it's.
Laura, what does Laura eat in this? Because she gets hungry, right?
Well, she ate the deer, but then she doesn't eat again after that. Killing and eating the deer was more of a tutorial on how to use the bow and arrow.
I thought you had to. It was like Snake Eater, where you gotta like eat bugs and shit to stay alive.
No, it's not quite like Snake Eater. Snake Eater.
Because remember when they were advertising this game, that was like a big thing, where it's like, you survive in the wilderness. And
you want to hear something horrifying? I've never played a Metal Gear Solid game.
Laura's having a crisis of confidence. So,
yeah.
For her sake, I'll keep up.
Are you gonna do it for Game Over Gerkinman, do you think?
I was thinking of buying that set for the PS3 that has all of the Metal Gear games, including the old MSX ones and the first one in HD.
I've never played.
It's got everything but Twin Snakes.
Snake Eater. I've watched bits of Snake. Metal Gear Solid, I know this is like not Tomb Raider, but Metal Gear Solid has a really big problem of like starting out grounded in reality. I guess Tomb Raider kind of does this too, where it starts out and it's like, oh good, this is a game about like sneaking around bases and being like special ops, and then like all of a sudden you start getting like psychics and ghosts and shit involved, and there's like, you know, it's like, what happened? Like, what happened to this game? We've got like people that can control animals going around. We've got like
I think I'm actually starting to think about. I think the problem with doing a Game Over Gerkinman or Metal Gear Solid is that there's you know, it'd be like 40 minutes of gameplay, 40 minutes of cutscenes show you like 5 seconds of gameplay. Yeah. And I just don't know if a show that's just talking over the top of cutscenes is a good show. Yeah. Do you think that if the questions below, if we would have played Metal Gear and we just talked over the top of cutscenes, is that something you guys want? Let us know in the comments below.
Well,
You can
I
play the
wouldn't have
first
much
one.
to talk about, even less than what I'm talking about now. So
Oh, look, you got things to talk about. You can talk about the graphics and the way her hair flows around because of physics and this cool dust particle effects.
sure. I like that effect right there where the background goes.
Oh, the
Black.
Batman vision. It reminds me a lot of like the Arkham games.
I love that.
The Batman vision.
No, because it reminds me of the Detective Vision in the Arkham Asylum and Arkham City.
Detective vision.
Yeah, that's like Batman
These
does.
games have such like what?
What?
I mean, like what? Like I don't know why I find that really silly with games where it's like, oh god, we gotta give them some kind of superpower. I've got an idea. Detective vision.
Well,
It's
that,
like, okay.
that thing's only like they only use that in this for like solving puzzles. It just lets you know what elements in the environment are interactive, so you're not like walking up to everything and
Oh, yeah.
pressing the X button in the hopes that it does something.
Oh yeah, I suppose. I don't know. I mean, like you can make things like sparkle. Like that's what World of Warcraft does.
That's what
You know, or
Duke
like,
Nukem Forever did too.
or like Thief.
And I was still
Remember
walking
Thief?
past things. Yeah, Thief.
That game, what it would do is you would just move your mouse around, and if it was something you could interact with, it would just light up whenever you move
Yeah.
your mouse over.
I think
Like, that was
graphics though
great.
back then too like were a lot more simplistic. And when you got like bushes and shrubs and 10 billion things in the way of the screen,
It's true.
clutters things up a bit.
I'm trying to think of like. Okay, so like I want to work on this my own platformer or whatever, right? And I was thinking like the character's got like a lens over one of his eyes. It's like a magical fake eye, and it's like, oh, you could use that to like zoom in on things and do all the detective vision stuff with that. Like it's explained. It's not just this magical like I can just notice things or whatever. I don't know.
See, I don't care about like if something's included as a gameplay mechanic. I don't need usually like a explanation of the game that makes sense. Like I don't care. I just as long as it works in the gameplay, I don't need an explanation.
Well, I'm like hypercritical of like movies and games. Like, I'll always enjoy them, always.
yeah.
But like I'll always pick apart like little things.
Well, I think like in this
so-
game, I think it's actually just called like to focus, which is to bring that thing up. You like just press one of the trigger buttons to focus, and because it's focusing, it just
Yeah.
shows you the things that you should be focusing on.
I know. I just think it's funny. I don't know.
Have you ever noticed
What are they-
the
what are
way
they-
in Super Mario when you eat a mushroom, he gets bigger, but in real life that doesn't happen?
Well, let's make a
I don't know,
about it.
man.
Except when he gets
I ate
mushrooms,
some-
he gets high.
Yeah, oh, that's always a good one.
It's like I ate some fucking mushrooms once and thought I was the size of a building. I don't know about you.
No,
Wait, what's going on here? What's going on?
Well, it's a stick up.
Oh! Oh no!
There are some aggressive people on this island.
Oh,
They don't look
yeah.
great.
Is it like Lost? Are
Yeah,
these
it is a
the
little bit
others?
like Lost, actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
What did you think of the ending of Lost?
I thought it was fine.
Yeah,
A
I
lot of
didn't
people
mind it.
hated it.
I thought it was alright.
Did
There's
you
the same
watch
people who
Lost,
complained
like-
about the end of Mass Effect. It's like, shut up. It was alright. Shut your face.
Well, with a show like Lost, you're not going to be able to please everyone at the end.
No, it's true.
It's a
Well, one of my other friends watched Lost, and he just, after it was finished, so he went through like Netflix or whatever, just watched the whole thing just straight through, and thought it was great. But if you watched the show like when it was out, like one episode every week or whatever, it could get really disappointing. You'd get like hyped up in your brain or whatever, So,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
I feel like we should be talking about the game. Like, what?
Well, that was one of those creepy little touchy, rapey sort of uncomfortableness there. The old
Yeah,
stroking of the cheek and things.
So now we have a scene where she's like handcuffed or whatever.
Gotta be all sneaky like.
This game is really varied. I like it. There's like every bit of it seems unique somehow.
Well, and these are it's still just like introducing mechanics, and this is how they're introducing them. Like through situation, like what was that? Sorry, Adam?
Of the level. I mean, even though it's just a bunch of forest and like destroyed shit and everything, there is a lot of variance as far as like it feels unique. Feels like yes, I want to explore. I want to go here just to see what's in here. Or whatever.
Oh, it gets more and more like that too. Like this island's got like all kinds of like supernatural things happening on it, so it starts getting really kind of surreal and strange towards the end.
Does it
Cool.
Isn't this like like you can get like injured, right? So like there'll be like a little cutscene moment where you gotta like do
Yeah,
things,
there'll
and,
be a
like, get, like,
cutscene, and you'll be like running around with a limp for a bit, which makes it really hard to do anything.
Well, but I meant like her injuries are dynamic or something, right? So like if you get like a cut on your arm from something, it just stays there for the rest of the game.
I don't know about that. It's possible.
Well, she
think
did
Joseph
get cleaned up. There was a bunch of blood on her on the beginning of episode 2. Then she enters some rain and she's all clean again. So I don't know.
She gets all
I
dirty
don't
a
know.
couple times.
Joseph was telling me something about that though, where it's like, you know, if you do little things wrong or whatever, you can injure your, like she'll get like, you know, a cut on her like leg or something. And he said it was just there for the rest of the game, and he thought it was like a dynamic.
Maybe
sort
it's on the
of thing.
PC but not on the consoles.
I have no idea. That'd be a really interesting. Oh!
Get out of there!
Yeah.
What was that guy
Of course he
thinking?
does.
Was he really going for like? I mean, like some. I mean, like the joke I want to make there is it's like, does he really think that he's got enough time? Like with all this other nonsense going on, he's just like, man, I really could use some tail right now.
Oh, he's just fucked.
Priorities, dudes. Some people have weird
Oops, accidentally
priorities.
paused it. Go slam that. Oh, there you go. She
Oh.
just killed the first person ever in her life.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
That was a big deal. It's kind of weird. This is one of the parts that's like a little bit weaker. Like she kills one guy and she's like, "Oh my god, what have I done?" And then after that, you just like capping guys just like non-stop.
Yeah. It's like headshot.
Yeah.
Yeah, though it's like
I like the fact she's covered in his blood though. That's cool.
What have I done?
again, it's really tastefully done. Actually, like for a video game, especially.
The death animations aren't so tasteful. They're pretty gratuitous.
I know, you can tell that they were just like, oh, but I mean, like story-wise, though.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, for sure. There's lots of burning buildings in this game. Lots of fun platforming based around burning buildings.
Oh, neat.
Yeah.
Burning things are good for platforms,
Yeah.
especially platforms that are burning.
Well, like, because they tend to like fall apart while you're running on them, and it just makes these really exciting sequences where you're just like running as this just burning wood just collapses around you, and it's just like, oh, this is really cool.
So, in a sequel to this, did you say that they're no? Never mind about that. In a sequel to this, what like location would you want it to be in? Because they did like a Japan island here with like samurais. And
Yeah,
stuff, like pagodas.
so that's a good question. It
And
actually,
like they
South
had like this.
America?
yeah, I think
survival
South
elements.
America, just because I find the Aztec culture and that really interesting, and because of the whole supernatural element they tend to tie into it. I'd love some like Quetzalcoatl, like
Maybe.
the aesthetic
You know
of
what,
like South American Indian culture and their supernatural stuff was pretty rad.
You know what I would want after this aesthetic though? I think
What?
I would want like a snowy environment.
Oh, there's
Like, I
there's snow in this game. Don't worry about that.
Oh no, but I mean like you know like set a game in like
Russia or
Tibet
something. Oh
yeah, like,
yeah.
or Tibet. Yeah, like that would be good.
Well, I think
like,
like,
up in
Tibet's still got that like Asian flavor to it. I think it's something like Soviet,
That's
you know,
true,
Siberia or somewhere like that.
Well, that's a good idea. Yeah, they had a bit in one of the Tomb Raiders where she was in
Sochi.
Siberia. It was really good.
They should play to Sochi, and she's exploring the ruins of the Sochi Olympics.
Yeah.
There's
Well,
toilets
but I mean, like,
embedded
there's
in
a
walls and stuff.
neat survival aspect to like really cold, snowy environments. You know.
Yeah. Actually, I was watching. There's some crazy Skyrim mod where you have to like stay warm, and if you get wet, you get cold and get hypothermia even faster and stuff.
What?
So it's just like what?
That's what I want in Skyrim. Like,
Yeah, it's for like crazy hardcore people who want just craziness. You have to set up campfires when your body temperature gets too low and stuff, and it's just like Jesus.
I know Tibet's like another kind of Asian sort of thing, but like, I don't know. Like, maybe I don't know. I'm nostalgic for Tomb Raider 2 all of a sudden. That had a lot of Tibet in it. That was pretty good.
If you want to see Tomb Raider 2, go check out Casey's channel. He's got a Let's Play of the whole game on there.
I don't actually. Sorry. I went through Tomb Raider 3 and got like maybe 3/4 of the way through.
I thought you
Actually,
never mind.
Actually, Tomb Raider 3 has its finale takes place in Antarctica.
That's pretty cool. At like an old whaling station or something.
Yeah, well, it starts out you're just like in Antarctica, and you get on a ship that goes there, and you find like a mine, and then it goes into like some old like ruins or whatever that are like under the ice, and then you find a meteorite that causes people to evolve really quickly.
That guy's AI just waltzes up to his dead mate. And he's like, "Hey, what's going on there? This is interesting." I am playing this on normal, on hard. Well, if the AI is pretty late in the game, they get pretty smart.
Okay.
So on hard, I'm assuming it'd be pretty.
Can you climb that?
Yep.
Oh.
You can climb pretty much everything in this game, which is great. Especially once you get the your axe upgraded, so you use it like a mountain climbing pick, and you climb rock walls with that, and it's very cool.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Man,
I love all those little burnt wood particles too, just floating up. So much attention to detail.
So what a good atmosphere, yeah.
Yeah.
it's scary just how easy it was. You've got to warn the others.
Definitely.
Don't worry about them right now.
Definitely.
Just thinking of like you mentioned that guy and his dead friend. Just thinking of the game Thief, where like you can just have like an endless trap where you like knock a man unconscious and like leave him somewhere, and people will come by and be like, "Oh, what's this?" and just like wander up. And you can like knock them conscious, and then there's like two bodies, and then someone else comes by and like, "Oh, what's this?" and they just
Yeah,
just keep
going
putting
forever.
more people into it.
Are you excited for the new Thief game?
I am and I'm not at the same time.
I always get
they're good-
cautious. I mean, like, maybe it could be like this and it could be great. Or like Deus Ex Human Revolution, which I thought was brilliant. But
Yeah,
maybe
I really want to play it, but I'm afraid they're gonna make it like half action, half stealth. Whereas like
it should be
the
all
original
stealth.
Thief games, yeah, the original Thief games were good at being all stealth.
That was a Looking Glass Studio?
Yep.
Yeah.
They went under though, so I don't know who's making the new one.
Well, they went on to do they ended up doing that. Was it Heroes of Might and Magic? That first-person Might and Magic game, which is quite weird. It was like a weird hybrid of Thief and Hexen.
Well, Thief was. I don't know why. I think I played through all the Thief games the same time I was playing through Tomb Raider. Might be why I relate the two together, but I don't know. Wow, I didn't even think you could go in there.
Yeah, this game's full of things like that. It's great. Full of surprises.
I love stuff like that.
Sorry, Adam, you've not had much of a chance to talk. Like, I've just been sitting here rambling on about everything.
You have good nuggets of wisdom and other things to say. It's fine. Yeah, like I don't have anything to really say about this scene.
Lighting things on fire.
Yeah. Oh yeah, she lit it on fire. And
That's
for
video
some
gaming
reason, the rest
101.
of the budget,
If
video
you're played
games.
Ocarina of Time, you know about lighting things on fire. It's like the best mechanic ever.
That lighting
Oh,
effect is
stealth.
quite nice.
I love just spreading fire on games that allow you to do so.
That was my favorite part of Far Cry 2, was like throwing Molotovs into the grass and just watching it like spread everywhere. And especially if I was in an area where there was a breeze and the breeze would actually like blow it downwind.
It's not
I
like
remember
eye candy.
playing-
I mean, I didn't really see it as a purpose. I just, did it to do it, and I thought it looked cool.
Well, yeah,
Like,
do things that way too.
GoldenEye, and like or no, Perfect Dark, right? And you could set up the multiplayer maps to only have specific weapons or whatever. So I set up a game type where it was like the maximum number of AI bots, and just give all of them like proximity mines,
Oh god.
and then just like watch the chaos erupt, and it'd just be ridiculous. There'd just be like mines everywhere, because they're just like throwing them like grenades, they're just mines stuck on everything, and everything's just blowing up all the time. Oh, lots of fun.
Gotta
Proximity
stay out
mines.
of line of fire.
I was supposed to kill those guys, but I just ran because I was just like, I'm running away.
You were like, I don't want to kill people.
I don't want to kill anybody. I'm tired of being a murderer. Don't think less of me.
I'm tired of being a murderer.
I'm so
still
tired
feel
of
like-
killing people. My name's Lara.
I'm just so tired of killing people today.
What's
I've
with
killed
these
one
guys
man.
on this island? It's all very strange.
I killed one man and then I shot some other man and now.
Wow, you get the strange American
tired.
accent happening now. That's weird.
Yeah, what happened? We went from
Look,
like.
see, she's raining and now she's all clean again.
Oh yeah. Well,
Magic.
it is a very, it is a very mysterious island.
It gets more mysterious as it goes, as I can tell you. So, Casey, you're gonna download this while you're off getting your food?
Well, I'm probably gonna wait till next week because I just spent my whole monies on rent, so
Oh, yeah.
I gotta make a paycheck first. But
I don't know how much this is on Steam, but I get the feeling it's pretty low now because it's been out for a while.
it's a year, so it's probably like $20 or something. Yeah.
You could probably
But-
get it cheap off eBay, like maybe even $10.
I've bought worse games for more than that, honestly, so it's not really too big of a deal.
Yeah.
You should see how I spend money. It's pretty preposterous. I need to stop. I'll be like playing World of Warcraft, and I'm just like, yeah, I'll just buy these store pets today. Like, why not? Just $50. Like, I think I bought I was playing Hearthstone and just bought like a pack of like 100 cards for like $40 just to do it on Twitch and open them all up like one at a time.
That's not a profit deal.
No, it's not at all. I'm just bad. I'm a bad man. I give into corporate things.
Corporate greed is my bro.
I'm like, I'll spend money on
A nice
you.
little bit of character acting there. She's panicking. She's hands on the head. It's like, fuck, what do I do? Shit. Oh, damn.
I've killed someone and now someone else is dead and I just don't know.
Friend guy.
So later in the game, I guess she has no qualms about killing people.
Well, she already has no qualms. Didn't you just see me capping all those guys with the bow and arrow?
This
She's
is
already
yeah.
moved on.
it's a
Well, I mean,
prequel,
like
it's a-
people in cutscenes.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So the next game's gonna come out, she's gonna be a serial killer because she's just so used to it now.
It's
It's
just
in
what I
her
do.
nature.
It's gonna
Now
be a
we
game
have-
about how you stalk people in London and kill them off. And you have to like not get caught.
We have to go get a baggie from some wolves. That's what we're doing next episode, guys. Going to get a baggie from some doggies.
Oh.
Don't want to miss that.
Oh, I wouldn't.
Actually,
Unless I'm not
what-
around
what-
when you want me in.
No, hopefully you'll be in, especially now you got your nice new mic. No, it'd be good. We get the ability to climb rock walls with the axe. It'll be very exciting. You'll all love it.
Okay.
So thank you, Adam. Thank you, Casey, and thank you, lovely people at home who have joined us on this little adventure. And we'll catch you next time.
Don't worry, no one died.
No.